Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do October favorites. I can't believe October is already over, but it is the 31st today, so I decided to do the end of the month favorites. So I'm going to do some beauty favorites and also some lifestyle favorites. So I hope you enjoy. First item here that I see, this is the NARS blush. So I believe this is a limited edition. It's called Marica. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a dark like a rosy burgundy color. I can swatch it here for you so you can see it here. On fair skin it's going to be very dark, so I did use it today. You can see it. It is quite pigmented, so you don't need much. You just need a little bit goes a long way. This is from last year's collection, so I'm not sure if they have any in stores now, but this is from last year. So this is a favorite. I found it and I pulled it out again. Definitely use this one a lot now coming into fall. Next one is, this is a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. It is called Antique Rose. So it's perfect for the transition color. So if I'm doing a smoky eye, I kind of put it first in kind of in the crease. So with that's it there. I'll swatch this one as well. Maybe I'll use a different finger. So you can barely see it there next to that blush. So it's a nice rosy pink. It's perfect if I'm doing like really dark everywhere else, but I want something that's going to transition it from the light colors to the dark colors. So this is a perfect one that I use. I did get it from Morel, so I believe Sephora carries these as well. This is just the Bobbi Brown. So next I have a nail polish. So this is the Victoria Beckham nail polish. It's from Sephora. It was quite expensive. I believe it was 32, maybe 28, I believe actually. So you can see kind of on the side here, it's a nice nude pink. Put it on, it'll last me about a week. It kind of acts as like a gel polish, so it's not super thin, but it's not thick enough that it will peel off. So this is by Nails Inc. and again it's Victoria Beckham collection. Okay, so next one here, I actually posted this on my Instagram about a month ago and it's still been my favorite ever since. So this is the Buxom lip gloss. It is shade Sandy. And then this is a MAC lipstick. It's called Modesty. So I'll swatch them here so you can kind of see them. It's a perfect color to go into fall. So instead of doing the dark colors, because sometimes they look too dark on me, I do this color. So the bottom one here is the MAC Modesty. The top one there is the lip gloss and it's Buxom Sandy. The Buxom lip gloss is a plumping lip gloss, so it does give you a little bit more of a full lip when you put it on. It has that mint scent and burn a little bit, but it's like a good burn so that it plumps up your lips. And the Modesty, this is a cream sheen, so it's not a matte. It's not going to be super drying. It's still movable. You can still move your lips with it because it's not super heavy and matte. So next is this YSL. It's the lip tint in oil, I believe it's called. I'll put some on my hand here so you can see. So it's an oil which they come in multiple colors. It's super hydrating. You can kind of see at the top there. It does get darker as the day goes on, but when you put it on, my lips are already quite pink, so when I put it on it's not a huge difference. I just have a little bit of color, but it gives that hydration. So it is an oil. So it being an oil, it is a little bit greasy, but it's super nice, especially for the winter or you're putting it on at bedtime before you go to sleep. This is the color Tint in Oil number 4. I believe it's the rose color. You can kind of see the rose lid right here. And again, it is YSL. I believe these are $38 and I got mine from Sephora. Next, I have Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this one's really nice. This is the clear brow gel. So I find that when I do my brows, I don't want to do all that work and then have to lose it during the day if I touch my face or if I'm sitting in class and I'm bored, whatever. I don't want to lose my eyebrows because I don't really have many eyebrow hairs. So by setting it with something like this, it lasts me all day. So you can kind of see here, this one's getting quite empty, but it is a clear brow gel. So you don't need much. I just do one thin layer across. And then I also sometimes use this little trick is I put it on my bottom lashes because my bottom lashes never stay straight like they're supposed to. I think especially this one because I sleep on this side, but they always like curve a little bit. So I always add a little bit of this to set them after I put a little bit of mascara on them so they stay in place. So that's another little use I use this one for. And this again is from Sephora. I believe it is somewhere around $20–25, something like that. So next favorite is another beauty product. So this is the NYX HD concealer. I am in the color, let's see if I can find it on here. This is the color Fair. I'm super light. It matches me really well. And in my empties video that I talked about yesterday, this one did cover really well. So it covers blemishes really well, as it covers under eye circles. So I specifically use it for my under my eyes, and then I set it with the Laura Mercier brightening powder. But this one's really good. So it's a really good cheap alternative. So it's not super expensive. I think it's like $10 or something. It's lasted me since last Christmas maybe, which probably isn't too sanitary, but I do have it since last Christmas. So next, this is a MAC pigment. So I just recently got into MAC pigments. This one is called Tan, and I really like it. So it is quite dark. Let's see if I can get a good swatch for you here. So it is quite dark. For someone who's super fair like me, I don't use much of it, but it's a loose pigment. I don't know if you can see that there. So it's loose. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand so I can show you guys the color of it. So I put this first, so the Bobbi Brown transition color, I put that all over my eyes after I put a primer, and then I put this on. So I don't know if you can see that there. It's super shiny. It's like a copper color. It's really nice golden color for merging into fall. So it's not going to be super dark like burgundies or dark browns, but it's kind of merged me into there, just like the Modesty lipstick kind of merges me into that fall colors. So, and it is really dark on fair skin tones. So on me, it is a super dark color. You just have to be careful that you don't not use anything else with it, because you might look a little bit red like around your eyes. But I find when I use like a liner and then go in with the mascara as well, it's good enough. It doesn't show that my eyes are too red and too orange. Okay, so next is this brush. It is a new brush. So it is a recent purchase, but it instantly became a favorite of mine. So I did just get it probably about a week and a half ago. Real Techniques brushes. I was not too impressed with the old ones. I do have really sensitive skin when it comes to brushes. So this one seems to work though. The other ones do not, but I believe this one's made out of goat hair. So it is a blush brush, but it is quite small. So I do use it for like either my highlight or under my eye setting, but I don't use it for my blush because it's quite small compared to the blush brush that I normally use. This one's quite small. There is powder brushes, there's eyeshadow brushes, there's a contour brush as well. I did get this from London Drugs. It is quite expensive for a Real Techniques brush. This one was $30, I believe. So this is the rose gold color, and this is the blush brush. I do have 3 eyeshadows from Makeup Geek. So Makeup Geek has really good eyeshadows. I did order from them before they came super famous. I know they're super famous everywhere now, but I did order quite a few things from them about probably like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. But these are my 3 favorites. I have gone back to them. They're super creamy, super easy to blend, and super affordable. I think they're like $6 a pan, but then shipping to Canada is what gets you kinda, but definitely worth it. So this first one here, this is Mocha. So this is definitely a favorite of mine, so I'll swatch them here for you to see. Okay, so there's Mocha. You can kind of see the brown right there. And then this one is a perfect medium shade, and it has those orange undertones, so you can kind of use it for transition color as well. This one's Latte, so the second one there. And my third favorite is this one here. So this is definitely my favorite one, especially because burnt orange is so popular right now. This one works perfectly, super creamy. That one right there. So creme brulee, latte, and mocha. So those are my 3 favorites from Makeup Geek. I do have a couple of them. Their blushes are also really, really good. So if you're looking to order from their website, I know it's super affordable, but their blushes are really, really good as well. But their eyeshadows are definitely a favorite. Like skincare products, I just have a few of those actually this month. So first one is the Take the Day Off. This is the Clinique Cleansing Balm. So I recently got it. I'm not sure if you're able to see it there, but I have made quite a big dent in it. So I did even get a backup of it because it's so good. So what it is it's a cleansing balm. It's a cleansing oil essentially. So when I wear a heavy face of makeup, so something like this today, I'll take like a scoop of this in my hand and I'll massage it in my hands, get it all warm, and then I'll massage it onto my face so that it turns into an oil. So when it's an oil, you don't wet your face first, you put it on your dry face. So when you massage it all in for a minute or so, it can take off eyeliner, can take off eyebrows, anything like that, but it gives a deep clean. You do still wash your face after you use it though, so you don't just use this by itself. You put it on, scrub all your makeup off with it, and then you go in and wash your face normally, just so it's an extra clean. It's definitely a favorite of mine. I have made a huge dent in it so far, and I got mine from Sephora. They are $22, I believe, so not too bad for a cleanser. It's a really good price, really good cleanser, and that's by Clinique. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. So next favorite, this is the C by Chloe perfume. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells kind of like roses, so a little bit like roses, but a little bit like clean and fresh air. Like cut grass kind of, so I'm not sure if you can see it there. It's super nice. This is the C by Chloe. This is the Eau de Perfume, and this one I have here is a 75 ml. So with it being an Eau de Perfume, it does longer, so it's not gonna fade away, something like an Eau de Toilette would. But it's super nice. I'm not sure how much these go for. I believe probably around like $100, $110. But definitely worth all your money. Color, that's kind of the stage I'm in right now, is fall transition scents, colors, shades, that kind of thing. Just because it's not quite winter, I don't want it to be winter yet, but it's still fall, so I want to merge into winter nice and smoothly, and this is definitely a good one. Serum by Clarins, so it's the Hydro Quench Serum. So this is perfect for someone who has dry skin. So I just shake it up before I use it, just because it is bio-face, so meaning it's two faces in there. There's an oil base, and then there's the serum in there as well. So it does come in a 30 ml. So I find with a serum like this, I always use it in the morning and then at night as well, right before any of my moisturizers. So it is, I do press it into my skin. It's very thin. It's a very, very thin serum, so you don't need much of it. But when I put it on my skin, I rub it together and then I press it into my face. Something like this, just so that it presses into the pores instead of like smooths on top of it. It goes deeper if I press it in. I do get extra dry around my nose area, so this is something that really clears it up. When I notice I'm starting to get really dry, I put an extra layer of this and it clears it up right quick. So definitely going from summer weather to winter weather, this one's really good just because it hydrates so well. Hair products. So this is called Olaplex. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Let's see if you can see it there. It is a white bottle, so it's kind of hard to see. My hairdresser did introduce this to me. So she does, when it first came out, she told me that she put it in my hair dye. So she would mix it in with my hair color, and I'm sure it's not the same one because this one's the mask, but she would mix the product in with my hair color, and it's supposed to make the ends of your hair healthier. It's supposed to make the bonds of your hair more secure and more thick and go back together when they're broken. So it does have, it's something a lot stronger than like something like keratin or something like Moroccan oil. It's very, very strong, so you can't use it every single time you get your hair dyed, or you can't use it consistently, just because your hair will come immune to it and then it won't be effective to use it anymore. So it is something that you use randomly and sporadically. I would say use it about like 4 times a year in your hair dye, and then use your mask probably like once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, that kind of thing. This one I used probably once every 3 weeks, once a month, something like that. But instantly when I use this mask, it does say leave it in for 10 minutes and do it from your root all the way down, 10 minutes or more. So when I'm doing something like homework or the dishes or laundry, something like that, I put it in for like an hour. So then I really see a difference. So when I go in the shower and I wash it out, and you go about using your same shampoo and conditioner, you do the same kind of thing, you wash it out normally. But when you get out of the shower, my hair is a lot less tangly, and it's a lot easier to brush out, as well as it's super soft. So you'll notice a huge difference. With this, I have not found it at the hair suppliers yet, just because I can go to the hair suppliers because my makeup artist certificate. But this one, I have not found there yet. So this is specifically from my hair salon in St. Albert. So this one's not from a hair suppliers. So I'm not sure how much it would be at a hair suppliers, but I believe I paid 28 or 38 for it. And it's lasted me quite a long time. You don't need much of it. So next, hair favorite. So I don't know if you can see this, but this has become a recent favorite. Like, I just got it, but the moment I used it, the moment I got out of the shower, I noticed a huge difference. So anyone who has blonde hair knows where I'm coming from. You know the struggle of having a little bit of a yellow tinge, a little bit of an orange tinge. So with using this, it neutralizes it completely. It's called the Neutralizing Pigment Shampoo. So I'll show you here how pigmented it is. I don't know if you can see that. See how it's so purple? So anyone who has a little bit of a problem with like yellowing tinges or oranges, because my natural hair color is strawberry blonde, so that always comes through, is the strawberry blonde. So it's hard to keep my hair a natural icy color, which I like. So by using this probably about once a week, I probably shower 2 or 3 times a week, just because my hair gets super dry if I shower more than that. But if I shower with this once a week, then it really helps me neutralize my color. So it's less of a yellowy orange color and more of the icy blonde. So with that being said, this one's $27. So for one bottle of shampoo, that is quite expensive, but if I'm only using it once a week, then that's not too bad. One of the only lifestyle favorites I have in this video, it's my Swell water bottle. So I don't know if you can see this. This is the 1 liter size, so I do have half the size as well, but I find that I use this every day. So it is a bottle that is aluminum, so it keeps your water or hot drinks cold for 24 hours for the cold drinks, 12 hours for the hot drinks. You can get it in many colors. Right now I just have water in it. I've never really put a hot drink in it, but I love cold water, so it keeps it cold all the time. And always when I'm on the go, it's definitely something I use. I find the bigger one I use a lot more, just because the smaller one is like 1 bottle of water. So if I'm on the go, I want to drink more than 1 bottle. They are quite expensive, but probably worth every penny that I've ever spent on a Swell water bottle because they're so convenient. This one was $50. So this one was $50. I did get it in Kelowna though, so the extra tax and that kind of thing, I did get it in Kelowna at this little cute shop. But the other one I got, I think it was only $26, and it was from Chapters. So if you go on Chapters online or Chapters Indigo, you can see all the options. My next one that I really want is the white one. So it's super pretty, super classy. And yeah, so that's definitely my lifestyle favorite. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed my shorter video. I know the last one was quite long, but those are my October favorites, and I'll do my November favorites